Now, this is one of the craziest careers, I think, that we've seen in quite some time. Just a career in its entirety. What Baker Mayfield has done throughout his career in football has been confusing, remarkable, outstanding, all of those in one. This is a guy that he went to Texas Tech, then became a walk-on at Oklahoma, became the Heisman Trophy winner at Oklahoma, became a first-round pick, then became a third-string quarterback for one of the worst teams in the NFL, the Carolina Panthers. And then he goes on, he gets dropped, gets on the waivers, get picked up, and in 2 days, he comes to the defending Super Bowl champions, who are having a very bad year with all the injuries that they've encountered this season. And he leads them to a 17-16 win by getting 2 scores in the final 4 minutes of the game to win it, which hasn't happened often, although it did just happen on Tuesday with Tampa Bay and the Buccaneers. It's a crazy, crazy deal that's happening with Baker Mayfield. And here's him after the game.
Yeah, I don't know if you can write it any better than that. Obviously, we'd like to be a little bit more stress-free, but it's a pretty damn good story, I'll be honest with you. So it's special.
It's special. It's special. Now, I will say, if there's anybody equipped to run this type of system, to be in this situation, to come in after 2 days and win a game for you, it's Baker Mayfield. Now, let me give you the reason why before you turn this off. Baker Mayfield, in his 4.5 seasons in the NFL, has had 6 head coaches and 5 offensive coordinators. Okay? That is a lot of moving parts to deal with when you're trying to become a cornerstone of a team, because you got to learn the new leadership styles. You got to learn your place in all of this. You got to learn the new schemes and routes. He's had to do this all the time. He's had to learn these new systems. Okay. Typically he gets at least a week to do this, obviously, but this was the guy to have it. And with all the technology that we have nowadays, talking to the quarterbacks in the helmets, you can kind of go through your progressions through the helmet cam, and if you see this, run this. If you see this, throw that route. If you see this, go that way. All this can happen, all right? And now there were some similarities from what he's been used to. This is what he said about that.
Sean's protection scheme is similar to Bill Callahan's, who I had in Cleveland. So the terminology with that knocks out a big chunk of the learning curve, and just trying to learn all the motions and the terminology for that.
And because of that, that's the reason that your quarterback, Baker Mayfield, can come in and go 15-20 in the fourth quarter and lead you on a 98-yard game-winning drive to win the game, throwing to Von Jefferson in the corner of the end zone to win that game. One of the receivers that Baker Mayfield was trying to recruit to Oklahoma obviously was unsuccessful in that. But Baker Mayfield was 22 of 35 for 230 yards and 1 touchdown in his debut with the Los Angeles Rams. And so now I think the big question is, what does this happen? What does this lead to in Baker Mayfield's career? Because just last week, it looked like he wasn't going to be in the league too much longer. You're a third-string quarterback on one of the worst teams in the NFL. That doesn't show teams, doesn't give them confidence that you're able to still be a starting quarterback in this league. But what he did just last night, I think gives a lot of different teams puts them on notice. Okay, maybe this guy still has it. Maybe his injuries were a very big part of why he wasn't successful with the Cleveland Browns that second time around. And so it can only get better from here for Baker Mayfield, at least I think, because he's going to learn this system more. He's going to learn the ticks of this offense, and it's going to be better. He's going to have the opportunities the rest of this season with Matt being out with his injuries. He's going to have his opportunities. And so I'm ready to see what happens, man. I'm ready to see what happens. Let's get into the next thing. Let's talk Aaron Judge. Thanks for watching this video. If you like that quarterback content, I got quarterback videos all throughout the channel. Go check those out. Also, I have a podcast called Rip Jersey. If you're looking to get more content, more teams across the way, check it out on any podcast app you have.